Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to do my Premier League predictions of the 2021 season. Let's get right into it. And honestly, why not? Let's see. 20th West Brom. So, I just think they're like pretty much garbage, man. They're literal garbage. Like, they didn't make any signings. They made this guy, I know this guy called Gibbs in the photo right now. Like, look at their best three. Who knows these people? These people are garbage. They're literally going straight down. They're just trash. And like they signed who? Freaking Ivanovic. Who is this guy? 39-year-old kid. Look at this guy. He looks like he's about to die. Like it's honestly really bad. And like the only star, Mateus Pereira, that have like the chance of surviving. What? 10 goals for them? But 10 goals. Maximum. There's no way. 19 Fulham. So they signed Areola on a loan, which is honestly a pretty good deal, honestly. But they do have Rodak though, and like Rodak did really good. He got Team of the Season last year, so he did pretty good. I don't watch Championship football. They beat Brentford in the finals of the promotion thing. They beat him with Raja messing up a bunch of times. Congrats on them. Mitrovic is gonna be a lifesaver, man. I have him in my Premier League fantasy. He's gonna be like 10, 12 goal scorer. Calling it right now. 18 for Aston Villa. They signed Ali Watkins. I'm about to say they sold. They signed Ali Watkins, which is a really good signing in my opinion, honestly, because like he's knocking 10 goals right there. They also signed Matty Cash, but they just signing people from the Championship that did really good, which is honestly good in my opinion. Since they had a weak sauce. Like, they had weak things in their team, and, like, they got lucky. They also got Trezeguet, the lifesaver, the one that made the amazing goal versus Arsenal. Honestly, really good. Next team. 17th Brighton. So, they have, like, I don't even know who this guy is. Maupai. Never heard of him. Literally, have no idea. This is, like, their top leading goal scorer. Who is this kid? Okay, now we have like the whole team. Honestly, the whole team is freaking super average. No. Below average. They're just like pretty much trash. Just like West Brom. But like they have a little bit more experience in the Prem. So that's why I'm saying that they'll stay up. They're basically just like Bournemouth. Like good play. But like they don't have the players. 16th Crystal Palace. The reason I put them so low is that I think that Zaha won't do good. I think he won't do good. He would do like 10 goals a season, but he won't do like really good, man. Like he'll be like a Ryan Fraser from last year. Like he'll play, but like barely, man. He won't even try. The whole team in the midfield is garbage, but they didn't bring Batshuayi, which is really good. But I think he'll flop, even though like a year ago, 2 years ago, he did really good. He'll flop them. 15th Leeds. I think Leeds will get 15th. They have Bamford. People bully him for some reason because he got like 5 different clubs and like 3 goals. But right now, he's doing amazing right now. And like they have a very experienced, good manager called Bielsa. Like he's really good. Honestly, in my opinion, like they brought a team from the bottom that hasn't been in the Prem to the top, like with the Premier League, 16 years. They also signed Rodrigo, which is a really good signing. Honestly. People say he's trash with like 5 goals for Valencia, but I think it's a really good signing. Better than whoever they had as striker. 14th Newcastle. The reason I put Newcastle 14th since they have like same Maximin for example, which is like he's like really good. I know it's because he's really good at FIFA, and yeah, he's really good at FIFA. People say Jonathan is trash, but he will get 10 goals this season. 9 goals probably. Yeah, 9 goals. But he flopped last year, 40 mil, 2 goals, trash. They're 2 big signings, Fraser and Wilson, really good. Because now they'll want to play, like, they'll do good. I'm pretty sure they'll do good. Southampton 13th. Their team is, like, really average. Like, now this is an average team. Like, there's nothing to say about this team. It's like super average. Freaking Danny Ings, come on, man. Who told me he was gonna score 22 goals? You seen him 2 years ago or last year? Even he scored like 2. He scored like 2 for freaking Liverpool. They signed this guy from like Walker Peters from Spurs, which I had no idea even existed. But whatever. Let's roll with it for an excuse. 12 West Ham. Honestly, this is really controversial. People are saying that West Ham can go down. Bro, it's stupid. They have Michael Antonio, which will do good this season too. He'll do good for sure. Also, my boy Sebastian Haller will also do good. He kind of flopped last year, but he'll do good. He'll do like 10 goals too. He'll do good. I'm trusting him. Also, people saying Philippe Anderson was a flop. He's gonna do really good this year. Calling him. Just that their team last year was a little shake, but this year they'll do good. Trust me. 11th Burnley. The reason I put Burnley 11th is that their coach, like the style of play, is super defensive. So there's gonna barely be any goals that they concede. So if they concede like not that many goals, they're gonna drop a much more. And like the thing with the counter attacks, which is kind of smart but a little bit too defensive, which is not that good at the same time. But with that tactic, they stay like mid-table almost every year. I remember like 2 years ago, they're like 7th place. Also, man, how is Tarkovsky 50 freaking million pounds? How? Tell me something. How? 10th Sheffield. I put Sheffield 10th since like last year they did really good. Honestly, right now they're shaky, but I think they'll pick up the pace. Like they have like McGoldrick, those other people. But the thing that disappointed me, they didn't sign anyone. Basically same thing from 2 years ago. Basically. They signed Ramsdale, that's that guy. But like it's basically the same thing from 2 years ago, which was nothing special. It was a team spirit. And like teams that like are buying a lot, just like Chelsea and other people, it's gonna be tough to keep up. 9th Leicester. Honestly, I should have put them higher, but I can't do anything. Jamie Vardy wants to party. He's gonna do good, man. He described that age doesn't matter, honestly. People say like Ronaldo and Messi are like the only ones. Describe Jamie Vardy for me. We also have Gray and Madison that will do really good, man. Madison and Gray. Also, Barnes is super overrated. Like that left wing, English left wing. Also, man, Jamie Vardy would just carry the team, man. He won the Golden Boot last year. He can do anything, man. He's honestly really good. 8th Everton. I put Everton 8th since like they're like super good with like the new midfielders that they signed. James Rodriguez was super good. Richarlison will have a good year. Calvert-Lewin will have a good year. The whole team will have a good year. James Rodriguez, talking about him again, will have a good year, man. He's gonna get a team of the season in FIFA. He's just playing really well, and like since the Dan didn't give him a chance, he's so stupid. They also signed Alan Wallen. Alan Wallen just has the core, but I didn't have enough time to put him in a picture. So just that midfield will make them super good. Next, we got Wolves, 7th Wolves. I put Wolves here in 7th since like their team is basically the same thing, but honestly it's the same thing from last year. So like it should be the same outcome as they did last year, but even better since like they have more experience now, and like they're just good, man. Like there's no one stopping him. Raul Jimenez on that team, it's hard, man. Like they signed Fabio Silva to like the super sub, but the bad thing they sold Joe. That's right. I should have put them lower. 6 Arsenal. Honestly, I can't change the Wolves one. 6 Arsenal. The reason I put Arsenal 6 is that they have David Luiz in the back. Their back line is shaky with freaking Socrates. David Luiz is honestly garbage. They have like the team is honestly okay, but they need to focus more on the defense. Like they need to send like a big guy like Skriniar. Bro, Aubameyang carried last year, man. I think he'll do the same thing. He'll carry that team. Also, Leno's overrated for sure. Martinez stupid for signing him. 5th Spurs. I put Spurs 5th since they're just a decent team, but like they didn't make any signings this year. I don't think so. They made like Højbjerg and like I don't remember. So they have like Lucas, which is super. That guy's super underrated. Like he plays really well. He fits the system of Mourinho, and these have Harry Kane and Son, which those two can just demolish any team that you can think about. And with Mourinho, with the experience, they'll do good. 4th, Man United. Dang it, I misclick. So I think Man United will get 4th since they have pretty good defense, pretty good goalkeeper, decent, just gets a little too many mistakes. They have the master of pens Pen Fernandez, whatever you want to call him. Martial and Rashford, man, the two attacking duos that will do bits this year. Honestly, just super good, man. You can't even compare. Third, Chelsea. I think Chelsea will get third since like their team is a pretty young core, and with the new signings, they'll get third. Honestly, Mason Mount is a little bit like a teacher's pet for freaking Lampard, but he's good. 50 mil for Chilwell, 53 for Werner, 38 for Ziyech, 90 for Havertz. Havertz is gonna flop. Calling it right now, Havertz is gonna flop. Pulisic is so much better than Havertz, man. Now being like a little biased, but he's just so much better, has more potential than like Ziyech and stuff. Second, City. I think City will get second since like there aren't like people saying they're gonna get first, but man, look at that defense, please. Like, I know it worked 2 years ago, but you had that guy, you had company with the experience in the back. Who do you have? There's no experience in the back. You need that guy. Now they signed Ake for 40 mil, which is a good signing, but Ake's not worth 40 mil. Ake worth 27 or something like that. They signed Ferran Torres, the replacement for Sane. Sane is something hard to replace. With Ferran Torres, I don't think it's a good enough replacement, but oh well. First, Liverpool. I predict the same thing as last year. Liverpool will get first place since their team is just super stacked, man. Unless that Adrian kid gets off, that team is stacked with Alisson, Henderson, Van Dijk, Matip. Matip is underrated. Gomez is overrated. They signed Thiago Alcantara so he can play off the bench or even start. You have that deadly front three. You can't even do anything about it, man. Firmino, Mane, Salah, with the new signing of Jota. Bro, it's impossible, man. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed. And this is Snowy's, check him out, Snowy.yt. He's super good. Check that there. This is mine if you want to see it all in one. And if you don't believe me that this last month I did it right there. Peace out.